What's up, guys? Well, a few weeks ago, I was talking to one of my favorite people in the world, and she said she has daughter. She has grown-up daughters, and she said, "Well, I'm a little bit glad and relieved that my daughter doesn't have a boyfriend. I wish she had one, but I'm kind of glad that she doesn't have one because on the news see the news of violent guys every single day. So I'm a little bit worried and concerned that that might happen to one of my daughters. So I'm a little bit glad. So I was nodding to her. Okay, okay. And that reminded me of the the one crucial important day in my life. One day I was meditating. I was looking back on myself and I self-reflected, and I used to complain about the guys, the guys who wouldn't accept the breakups, or the guys who wouldn't accept my rejection, me turning down on them. So basically, guys who wouldn't take no for an answer, guys who are petty, guys who are not attractive, guys who are not big, because they are so small-minded about girls' rejection. I used to complain about those guys, and on that day, I self-reflected on myself. I found something amazing and kind of embarrassing, because internally I was like them. I was no different from them, because when someone didn't want to see me, in a relationship, of course I hardly said anything to them, but internally I was suffering, and internally I would say mean things to them. So the internal war was going on when someone said no to me. And I self-reflected on that, and I found out that I was no different from them. I was one of those guys I hated. I was them. We are reluctant to admit that that part is also inside of us. Of course, we can get rid of it, but before that, that part, that dramatic part we didn't want to see in other people, that lives inside of us. But we act like we are not those kind of people, or we are trying everything to hide that. You see, many people are so honest about their flaws or the old version of them, but some people are reluctant to clarify about the old parts of them, because even to themselves they are hiding that. They are hiding those parts of themselves, even to themselves. That's funny, right? I don't want you to focus on the worst case scenario, you know, about worst case scenario where you meet the violent guys, you know, guys who get violent when someone says no to them. I don't want you to focus on this scenario. I want you to become those girls, those women who could let anyone go freely without without judgmental thought, without blaming, without anger, without shame. We have to let them go. I'm not saying you fake it, you know, right now. We have to admit that those parts are inside of us, and those unattractive parts always lived in us. We have to get rid of them to become, you know, become the coolest, the most attractive, the most beautiful women in the world. Because people are really attractive when they let someone go freely with smile. If you become those kind of women or people, then I think you just got rid of the parts that you didn't want to see in other people and in the world. So you basically contributed to this world. Thanks for watching.